Clyde, you're going to say we're live, right? Guys, I want to be on TV now.
Should have recorded that.
Should we start? Let's start the show like that.
Ha!
Mommy, is the TV working? Can you see me? Amazing.
So is it on Facebook or YouTube, or is it both? Okay, awesome. What is happening at the moment?
Are
we live?
on TV now?
What's happening?
On YouTube and Facebook.
Sophie, why are you shouting?
I'm on TV. Go look on TV.
Sophie.
What? Hi, Phil. When are we going
I
live?
think
Live now?
Yes.
Can they see my face?
Yeah, they can see your face.
Oh, hi.
You know, it's funny that you're the younger one, but you're not getting the technology very well right now.
Microphone set up.
Oh, banana.
We're ready. Hi, everyone.
Hi, welcome to Flight of the Wrong Chords. My name is Phil DeLange.
I'm Sophie Jones, and we've got a little song for you.
Just so you know, I don't know what the lyrics of the song are, but I'm going to try sing along with.
When you're feeling really down and your face has a really big
frown,
come on to a little place called Cape
City, Town.
This is why we call the show Flight of the
Wrong Chords. Welcome to the show. That's our intro song. As you can see, we have prepared very well for the show, and it shows. So we're very professional. Sophie, where are you in Cape Town at the moment?
I'm in an undisclosed location bunker that I will not be revealing, but there are trees in the gardens. Where are you in Cape Town?
I live in gardens, believe it or not. That's the suburb I live in. It's been a day and a half, and it's been a week. It's been a year in the week. Okay, so on today's show, this is a brand new show. Thank you to Cape Town Comedy TV for hosting us, by the way. We're going to do this every single Wednesday. We got a musical guest every single week. His name is Lunga Chuka. He's going to be joining us a little bit later. And we also want to get your contributions. Tell us about that, Sophie.
Guys, every week we are going to do an improvised song. Think Jermaine and Brett meet. Whose line is it anyway? Because we don't even know whose line it is. But you're going to answer a question. And today's question is, what is the craziest thing that you have done in lockdown? So you can start sending through your replies now, so that by the time we get to the end of the show and improvise a song, we have a lot of stories that we can include in the song. So,
Sophie, are you even willing to share that?
Bill, I thought you'd never ask. The craziest thing I've done in lockdown is probably show up at a guy's house in a full hazmat suit with the hopes of hanging out and hooking up, which didn't happen because he just sprayed me down with hand sanitizer and then said, "Thanks for bringing my stuff back," and then let me out. And then the Uber was just waiting there, and I was in a hazmat suit. It was really awkward. I have a horrible feeling.
Responsible decision, though. I think it was probably the better thing to happen, considering what's going on. That's right.
What's the craziest thing you've done in lockdown, Phil?
Oh, geez, I was hoping you wouldn't ask that. I'm actually going to have to think about that, but I do promise you that I will give you an answer. Look, I'm not the most exciting guy in the world, so I promise you I'll give you an answer before we have to actually perform our song tonight, okay? How about that? All right. Before we continue on to anything else, I would like to tell you about our sponsor for this evening. That's right. We are professional enough to be sponsored, and this message goes out to our more senior audience. This is our sponsor for this evening, and I'd like to ask you, are you elderly? Does your life experience fall on the senior side of the spectrum? Do you often hear the phrase, "Okay, boomer"? Are you starting to think that this sponsorship is a bit ageist? Don't worry, you'll forget about it soon enough. But before you do, we've got something that's going to make you feel young again. In an age of Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, it's easy to fall behind. I mean, come on, you've just learned how to send a GIF on WhatsApp. Let's face it, Zoom meetings are hard. And when you think that you've got it all figured out, the youths are starting to change their backgrounds and you feel like you just can't keep up with them because, yeah, you've got somebody with a tropical beach behind them and all you've got is your husband in his underpants. It's not ideal, but we've got something just for you. It's called the Boomer Zoomer Background Groomer, where you can groom your Zoom background without having to figure out any technical mumbo jumbo. And all you have to do is pick it up and physically place it behind you the good old-fashioned way. Sorry, did I say old? I meant classic, because they don't make them like they used to. Right, George? Now, you can choose from a large range of our Boomer Zoomer Background Groomer backgrounds, such as this. See? It's really that easy. And if you buy yours today, we'll throw in this compliment dress ball. Every time you squeeze it, she sends a racist tweet so that you don't have to. Order your Boomer Zoomer Background Groomer today by sending a fax to 0861 266 That's 0861 Boomer. Thank you to our sponsors.
Yeah! I can think of a couple of my aunties who would love that.
Yeah. And if you wanna sponsor the show, please leave a comment below. We'll be happy to take your product. Before we move on to our musical guest for this evening, I would like to just tell you that every week we want to catch you up with some of the news that you see? Because I mean, all we're seeing lately is COVID-19, coronavirus, and protests. That's what's dominating most news feeds. But there's other things going on in the world, and we'd like to tell you about them. Sophie, so should I get it off? Should I kick it off?
Yeah, kick it off, Phil.
Okay.
What's our first news story today?
This is out of Australia. 2 men, and these are all real, by the way, 2 men snuck into a bedroom with machetes after being hired to carry out a stranger's fantasy of being tied up in his underwear and stroked with a broom, only to discover that they had gone to the wrong address. When they saw that they had walked into the wrong bedroom, they politely apologized and left. The pair were acquitted of any crimes because the head of the court said that he doesn't want to judge their kinks.
And in our next story, a letter jointly written by painters Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gauguin, which features details of their visits to French brothels, could sell for up to $282,000 in an auction in Paris. Which proves that if you are going to send someone a dodgy message, eventually someone's going to take a screenshot and will make money off of you.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So, yeah, all you boomer zoomer background groomers, just take note of that one. This one's out of Europe. A Turkish artist specializing in sculpture said that he has officially broken the Guinness World Record by creating the smallest chess set in history on a board measuring 2.5 square centimeters. When asked about his inspiration, he said he just really wanted to create something as big as J.K. Rowling's credibility.
And keeping up with J.K. Rowling, titled How to Alienate Most of Your Fan Base by Saying Cuck Things on Twitter, co-authored by Helen Ziller.
It's time to introduce our guest for this evening. Let's give him a round of applause. Sophie, can I give him an intro song?
Please do.
All right, here we go. His name is Lunga, and he's quite hot. He does the boonga boonga, and many people do not, especially when hazmat suit and get into an Uber and then go to someone's house and say hello, and they're like, goodbye. Please welcome Lunga Chuka. Sorry, Sophie, I just had to put that in there.
Lunga, welcome to the best part of the show. You.
Yeah.
You.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited to be here, man. How are you guys doing?
I know we're doing
How are you?
okay.
I'm fantastic. Oh, yeah. I'm moving and
Show us your lockdown groom. It's looking stylish. Have you been going to the barber? Because it's illegal.
No, man, I've been doing my own thing, man. Just making my own homemade dreads and everything. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I want to see a lot of people that aren't actually grooming themselves. You know, it's a good thing to look ungroomed. You know, you want to see the unibrow. You want to see the eyebrows that aren't practicing social. All right. So we've got a couple things that we want to get through. Lunga, Sophie, do you have any questions for Lunga first of all? Because this is actually the first time you guys have met.
Yeah, it is the first time we met. What kind of music do you do? What can we expect from you?
I'm actually a comedian, but I also do a lot of musicality. So I have a hip hop influence, and I do beatboxing as well. So I'd like to fuse that in my comedy. So and I like to do impersonations of just hip hop music or whatever. So I'll give you guys a little taste later on of what I prepared to do. All
right.
alone musical. But
Wonderful.
don't get your hopes up.
Look, you probably are the real musical comedian here tonight.
Nah.
And I'm speaking only on behalf of myself. Sophie's the actual musical comedian hosting the show. I do have a couple questions for you. This is a bit of a game show styled interview now, Lunga, if you don't mind. I'm going to give you a few questions and a few options, and I want you to wait for the options before you give me your answer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And for each correct answer, I'm going to send you 5 megabytes of data.
Awesome.
Question number 1. Where in South Africa is the coldest place? Is it Sutherland? A? Is it B, my ex's heart? Or is it C, the vegetable aisle at Woolworths?
I'll have to be your ex's aunt.
That would be incorrect. It is in fact Sutherland.
Because his ex didn't have a heart.
What?
It was never there. It was never there.
I wasn't ready. Okay. Who is the host? This is question 2. Who is the host of Comedy Central's new show called The Match Game? Is it A, Alec Baldwin, or B, Alec receding hairline win?
That's a tough one.
Is it? Yeah, it's very tough.
Go with Alec Baldwin.
That would be correct. That's your first correct answer. Well done.
5 gigs. Let's go. Let's go.
I said 5 megabytes. Don't try to gaslight
right.
me into sending you more. Okay. Question number 3.
Let's go.
Which toe on your foot is known as the hallux? Is it A, your big toe, B, your pinky toe, or C, your camel toe? Would you like me to repeat the question?
Okay. Yes, I didn't catch it. Sorry,
catch it. Okay, I'll gladly repeat the question. Which toe on your foot is known as the hallux? The big toe, B, the toe, or C, the camel toe?
I think I'm gonna go with A. The big toe is the hallux.
While C is often confused because it is also big, the correct answer is in fact A. Congratulations.
1 gig. Let's go.
All right. Last question. What is the traditional attire by white South Africans at cultural events? Is it A, Jeep, B, Uzi, C, K-Way, or D, all of the above?
D, all of the above.
That would be absolutely correct. You just got yourself an extra 5 megabytes of data. That's 15 in total. Congratulations, Lunga.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to let Sophie introduce you in Sophie's best possible way.
Lunga, I have lastly a question for you before we give you the mic. What is the craziest thing you have done in lockdown?
I haven't done anything crazy really, but I can share with you the craziest thing that happened to me in lockdown.
That counts.
Yeah. So I went for I went to this one store because I needed to get some essential products. And as I walked in there, I got to the front doors, and then security had that whole scanner thing, where they scan your temperature.
Yeah.
So I woke up, and then I walk up to the guy, and then he scans me, and then he looks. What you mean? Wait. He gives it like a tap, and then he scans his hand, and then he like scans me again, and then he looks worried. And I was like, whoa, 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 please don't tell me it's bad news. And then he scanned it again, and he's like, oh, okay, now you're good, you're good. I was like, oh my word, I nearly got a heart attack. And I feel like that was weird. That thing has to be on point. It can't be messing around and telling people maybe. Yeah, I can't say maybe.
Yeah, like, your temperature's supposed to say 30. I think it's around 36. I stand to be at 36 or 37, and like anything below or above that, and you could like basically be dead. So yeah, I don't trust those, because I got 32 degrees the other day, which is like 5 degrees colder than what your body temperature should be.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just dead inside.
Cool. Well, now that we know that I was dead inside.
Crazy story, Lunga. Crazy story, man.
Yeah, man. Wow. It's the weirdest thing that happened to me, man. I wouldn't wish it upon anyone.
Well, we wish you upon us, and we give you the stage. Lunga, share with us whatever you have to share, musically, comedically, in between.
Yeah, man.
Stage is yours.
All right. So, what's up, South Africa? I always wanted to do that. What's up, South Africa? It's your boy, Mr.
Y'all already know who it is.
Already know. If y'all didn't know, then pleased to meet you. I'm out here. I'm gonna do a little freestyle for you guys. I actually wrote it down. I'm gonna do it in my DMX impersonation. It's about the lockdown. It's about how people complain in lockdown, but in DMX style. All right, let's go. I'm going. Are you coming with me? Mm-hmm. Follow me. What? DMX. Where my dogs at? Where my neighbors at? Where the hood at? Where everybody at? Y'all inside? Locked down? What? I can't walk my dog because I'm chilling in the house. I can't go to the beach because I'm chilling in the fridge. I walk up to my window and what do I see? A bum scratching and a bum. Oh, disgusting. I can't get no hugs. I'm wearing gloves and stuff. And now I'm doing stock fell with the money earned. Now, it's a daily job, but it's something you gotta learn. What? That's all I got, man. Yo, that's enough, man. Yo, sign it up.
Can you just say I can't walk my dog? Can you do that line again? I just need to hear that again, because that's classic DMX.
Yeah.
Can't walk my dogs.
My dogs. I'm chilling in the house. It's like, I can't walk my dogs because I'm chilling in the house. I can't go to the beach because I'm checking in the fridge. Yeah, that's what's up.
Lunga, listen, thank you so much. That is really,
thank you.
You're a very talented guy. Okay, thank you so much.
Talented dog, yo. Thank you. What? Thanks.
Lunga Chuka, everybody, please follow him on socials and give him a like. We can all do with some love during lockdown. Okay, bye, Lunga.
What?
It's lovely when people. This is when you need to log off. No?
Cool, we've reached that point of the year. We're gonna. Oh, Gina Fernandez just joined. Everyone
wonderful.
who hasn't yet revealed to us in one sentence what is the craziest thing that you've done or that has happened to you in
Can
lockdown?
I tell you me? Can you tell you mine?
Yes. People, comment in the comments while Phil tells us his story.
I did a heist. Yeah. So I love
What do you mean?
heist. So there was a time when alcohol was illegal. We know this, right? And I happen to know a friend who knows a bar owner who decided to heist this bar without the bar owner knowing. Actually, the bar owner did know. The bar owner technically gave us permission, but went in, heisted the place. We left, and then I went through a roadblock, but they didn't stop me.
Shit!
So I nearly, and I, what if I went to jail for like a bottle of wine, which is all I literally got out of this heist? What then? It would have been so weird. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at some of the comments that have come through so far. On my personal page, all I got was yeses from Johan van der Merwet.
Yeah, I work with the yeses.
You work with the
We've got
yeses.
some other things. We have yeah, no, that's about Simon Orgel made friends with birds.
Friends with birds.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, hopefully in the song we will find out what it means.
Okay.
I'm all alone, so alone. It's really a cock decision to do lockdown on your own.
Oh no.
Oh wait, 3 little birds sat on my window, so I made friends with them because I don't have no one else.
And they were singing 3 songs. It's pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Said don't get into an Uber with a hazmat suit to go see a guy.
Said don't go to the bar owners and get stopped while you're high.
Didn't happen.
On adrenaline from the heist.
That's right. I think we need to end off on yeses. So how do we get yeses in there?
I've got 1 bottle of wine and 3 little birds. I've got a hazmat suit, but I haven't had booty in 90 days. Hit us with the solo.
That solo is called annoying the shit out of my neighbors.
Yeses!
It's 8:30. That means we've run out of time. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to Lunga. Thank you, Sophie.
Thank you, Phil. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
Thank you to thank you to all 7 of you for watching. We'll catch you next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Bye-bye.
And thank you to Cape Town Comedy TV for having us.
Yay! Okay. I never know how to leave these things. Okay, bye.